Hi YouTubers, it's Smoke SE 77 again for the, let's see, second of today. So, this is a recording. Okay, so I uploaded my video like usual this morning, my pre-recorded video on, I believe it was part 6 of my series of what pipe tobacco smells like. It would be the English aromatics or crossover blends, what they smell like. But that is besides the point. So, excuse me, I'm a little bit tired right now, but point is, enough rambling. This is going to be actually a pretty long video. I have the other camera out right now because that camera records longer than 10 minutes. So, I want to discuss in this video, and hopefully this won't be like a 40-minute video. I realized that yesterday's video or videos, part 1, part 2 of my ramble was like 40 minutes long. I want to make this video not too long because it is very long. I realize not everyone has the time to watch, like a 30-40 minute video, but I want to do this video because I want to do this video. Okay, so let me just clear my throat. Okay, so this video is actually going to be a health-related video. I know a lot of you guys don't like health-related videos, you don't like health-related topics, but I want to do this video right now. This video is going to be a question, rather. It's going to be, what is a significant health effect from pipe and cigar smoking? Now, you have, I guess from smoking in general. So you have pipes like this, tobacco pipes, and you have cigars, and you have tobacco in general. Mainly smoking tobacco, meaning cigarettes, cigars, pipes, hookah, whatever. And we're going to discuss right now what is a significant health effect. Now, the way I want this to work is, this video to work rather, is I want to discuss, this has been on my mind for a while, and I will make a video eventually more in detail about this, but I want to briefly discuss this video right now. I want to discuss this right now in this video. So, it's been on my mind recently. A lot of people wonder, the non-smoking anti-tobacco crowd may wonder, or even the marijuana zealots may wonder in my videos, they may wonder, dude, why do you still smoke? Why do you still smoke? I mean, you've been smoking for like 5-6 years, whatever, why do you still smoke? I mean, haven't you noticed health effects? I mean, so, I know it's a little bit off the bat, but I want to discuss right now about that. So, why do I still smoke after over 5 years? I've been smoking currently for almost 6 years. So this April will be 6 years. And a lot of people wonder, like, why don't you quit, dude? Why aren't you quitting? Don't you understand how incredibly unhealthy smoking is? Well, I want to discuss right now, this is going to be a multi-part video. First off, why have I not quit? And why do I still enjoy tobacco use and tobacco smoking after almost 6 years? And then we're going to get into the main topic, which is what is a significant health effect. So, first off, why have I not quit? Why do I still smoke tobacco pipes and tobacco cigars after almost 6 years? Main reason is because I still enjoy the hobby. I still enjoy smoking my pipes, my cigars, my corn cobs, my briar pipes, my handmade and gas station cigars occasionally. I still enjoy it. So I still enjoy the hobby aspect of pipe and cigar smoking. The hobby really hasn't worn off at all. I still enjoy, collecting pipes, trying new tobaccos, obviously doing YouTube videos like I'm doing right now. I still enjoy everything about it. So that's one main reason why I have not stopped pipe and cigar smoking, is because I still enjoy it. Now, I guess what I was going to get into right now is excuse me, my throat's a little dry, but point is, a lot of people wonder, why do you still enjoy it? This is what, think about it this way. You have, you have a non-smoker who's watching my videos, somebody who doesn't smoke pipes and cigars, and they watch my videos and they say, dude, why are you still smoking? You know, it's been almost 6 years. Why don't you just quit? You know, what? It's so unhealthy for you. Why don't you just quit? So, part 2 of this video, now that I've explained why I still smoke pipes and cigars, I want to explain now why myself personally, one big reason why I still smoke pipes and cigars. So, the main reason is because, at least from a health standpoint of view, is because this is just a blunt statement. I have not experienced significant health effects. So I got a comment like on YouTube, via YouTube, saying, dude, you should quit. It's so unhealthy for you. You know, dude, just smoke weed. It's just terrible for you to smoke pipes and cigars. Like, what's the point of smoking that nasty tobacco? Blah, 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 blah. So, I get comments like that occasionally. I'm sure everyone does. Every pipe and cigar smoker presenter does. And, yeah. The number one reason I personally have not quit or have not cut back my pipe and cigar smoking is because I have not experienced significant health effects. Now, what is a significant health effect from pipe and cigar smoking, or smoking in general? Now, and this is the main topic of this video right now. So a significant health effect, think of this 3 levels. You have minor to moderate health effects, you have significant health effects, then you have life-threatening health effects. So I'll explain them right now. I'm not a doctor, this is not medical advice, don't sue me, whatever. So a minor to moderate health effect is basically defined, and again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not giving medical advice, I'm not saying go ahead and smoke. And again, this is not meant for kids, this is not meant for people who are underage, this is meant for adults, so don't think that I'm encouraging kids to smoke, so, because I'm not. So, a minor to moderate health effect is basically a health effect from smoking, tobacco use, when you smoke burn tobacco, that is not significant. It may be a health effect, but it's not something that's really troublesome. It doesn't really affect your daily life. So a minor health effect might be dry mouth. I've been smoking for almost 6 years. I have a little bit of a dry mouth. So my mouth is a little bit dry after almost 6 years of smoking. My lips, my mouth in general, my oral cavity is more dry. So that's a minor health effect. That could also be due to medication, because I do take medication. That could be due to the fact that I don't drink a lot of water, because I'm not a big water person. I do drink water, but I don't drink it probably enough. So I'm not like somebody who just guzzles water all day. Excuse me. So that's a minor health effect. Those are considered, you know, insignificant. You could say like, well, that dry mouth could eventually lead to something else, but it's not something that you would say like, well, that's a serious health effect. You know, having a dry mouth is a serious health effect. A moderate health effect is something that's a little bit more severe, but it's not something that really affects your daily life. It's not something that affects your ability to function daily. It's not something that will cause significant health effects, at least right now. And that could be dry throat. Because I do smoke pipes and cigars every single day. I smoke 2 pipes, sometimes 3 pipes, and 1 cigar, so 3-4 times a day. My throat is more dry. I mean, I'm sure you've noticed my videos over the last few years. My throat is more dry. I mean, when I first started making these videos over 5 years ago, I think my throat was a lot more clear. I thought I am 100% sure my throat was more clear. I mean, you've seen me on my videos, my viewers. You've seen me clear my throat, and that's just because the pipe and cigar smoking is irritant to your throat. So you do get irritation in the back of your throat from pipe and cigar smoking. And that's a minor to moderate health effect. That's not something that's significant, but it's something that is, you know, you do notice it. I mean, I do notice, especially after I smoke a pipe and cigar, especially a pipe. I definitely notice when I smoke a pipe, if I'm really puffing it really hard, if I'm really, really, you know, like puffing it, I do notice I get a tickle in the back of my throat for about an hour after smoking a pipe. Cigars, not as much, and that's probably due to the fact that pipe tobacco has the higher ammonia levels because it is less fermented than the cigars. It has more, it's a little bit harsher in your throat, so you do notice I'm sure people have noticed my throat is a little bit, my voice can be a little bit hoarse, but it's still in the category of what I would call minor to moderate health effects. Some people would say, well, that horsey voice is going to turn into like throat cancer long term. Maybe. I don't know. But those are what I would categorize as minor to moderate health effects. Like that right there. So that sensation of having a little bit of a tickle in your throat after smoking a pipe for half an hour afterwards, that's a minor health effect. And a moderate health effect might be, you smoke too much and you have a little bit of a cough, like this, like that. So, but those are all minor to moderate health effects. They don't affect your daily life, they don't affect the way you function, they don't affect your ability to go to work or go to school or go to wherever, they don't affect your ability to function, etc. So, yeah. I do actually have I'm not sure why, but I actually do have a little bit of a more dry throat in this video, I'm not sure. But point is, those are minor to moderate health effects. Now, I want to explore or define significant health effects. Now, before I define significant health effects, I want to define life-threatening health effects, because those are easier to define. Life-threatening health effects are pretty easy to define. Cancer, heart disease, heart attacks, strokes, emphysema, COPD, those are all life-threatening health effects. And once you get those, well, too bad. Those are just all life-threatening health effects, and they can actually end your life. Seriously. But, so that's the difference between a minor to moderate health effect and a life-threatening health effect. Now we're getting to the middle ground. What is a significant health effect? Something that is not life-threatening, but is not minor to moderate by any means. So a significant health effect means, and this is the way I would define it, some people would define it differently, but a significant health effect is something that definitely affects your daily life, it affects your ability to function, it affects your ability to go to work, go to school, or just function in general. I know I'm using that word a lot. By function, I mean your ability to wake up in the morning, to do whatever you want to do, whether you're 20 years old or 60 years old. And basically, significant health effects are things that I have never experienced. I have never experienced significant health effects from my pipe and cigar smoking hobby slash habit. So, what is a significant health effect? I would define them as, number one, severe nicotine addiction. So if you have a significant nicotine addiction, that is a significant health effect. If you can't wait an hour without having a smoke, you have a significant nicotine addiction. And you really should think about cutting back or quitting, because that will affect your daily life. Number two, a regular smoker's cough. Now, some people would argue the smoker's cough is not really a significant health effect, but if you are coughing on a regular basis, if you're smoking cigarettes, if you're smoking pipes and cigars, you're inhaling pipes and cigars, and you're going like that, that's a significant health effect. That has shown the smoke, the tar, the CO2, or carbon monoxide, has significantly damaged your lungs to a certain degree. Now, I don't have a smoker's cough, and I don't suffer from a smoker's cough. And this is what I'm trying to get into, trying to kind of elaborate this video into one big bubble. So, hypothetically saying, or hypothetically stating. So, this is why when I get comments like that on YouTube, I say, listen. Or I don't actually say this, I've never actually had to say this, but this is when this is what I would say is, I enjoy pipe and cigar smoking. I have experienced no significant health effects. And this is what other pipe and cigar smokers would say. So, yeah, I would say a smoker's cough is definitely a significant health effect. If it's regular and chronic, meaning you have a regular smoker's cough every single day, that is a significant health effect. Number 3, I would say if you are having regular acute chest infections, meaning you are having on a regular basis, you get sick. So it's fine if you get sick, once in a while, but if you're getting sick, every month, and you're getting a really bad upper respiratory infection, those are significant health effects. That shows that the smoke has significantly damaged your lungs. So those are examples. I'm not going to list every one of them because I'll be here for 2 hours. But those are some examples of significant health effects. And those are things I don't have. So back to topic 2 of the video, or section 2, part 2, whatever you want to call it, is, so when I get comments like, dude, why aren't you quitting? Do you realize how bad smoking is for you? How dare you continue to smoke? You should smoke weed, whatever. So that's why I have, that's why I reply like that, is because I have not experienced significant health effects from smoking my pipes and my cigars. So a lot of people wonder, why does smoking SC787 still enjoy his pipes and cigars? Why do you still enjoy them? I mean, haven't you noticed, coughing fits? Haven't you noticed like a morning cough? Haven't you noticed extreme shortness of breath? I haven't. So far, after almost 6 years of smoking, I've experienced absolutely no significant health effects from smoking. And that's one of the reasons, back to part 1 of the video, is why I still enjoy the hobby of pipe smoking, or the hobby/habit, is because I have experienced no significant health effects. And that's why I still enjoy. I look forward. A lot of people don't realize. A lot of people don't realize this, but I look forward to every one of my smokes every single day. When I wake up in the morning, I am so excited to go down and have a pipe in the garage and smoke my pipe and have my cup of coffee. I'm so happy in the evening time to have my Flor de Olivia cigar and have a beer, have my Corona. So those are some reasons why. Is because I have experienced no significant health effects. Now, cigarette smokers, on the other hand, this is the reason why I made a video about this a long time ago. I believe, not a long time ago. It was actually several months ago, actually, I made a video on this. Why do most cigarette smokers regret it? Regret the decision to start smoking? And it's because this is the number one reason any cigarette smoker will tell you, please don't start smoking, is because they have noticed significant health effects. You ask any cigarette smoker who's been smoking for 5 years, a pack a day, they have noticed significant health effects. So yeah, just to sum it all up, that's the reason why I'm still enjoying my hobby of pipe and cigar smoking so much, is because I have not experienced the, what do you want to call it, significant health effects. So a lot of people wonder that. I get comments like, dude, you should quit, it's so unhealthy for you, whatever. But that's the reason why another reason, if you want to phrase it a different way, that's the reason I have no interest in quitting. People wonder, why don't you just quit? That's the reason there's so little motivation to quit, is because I don't experience significant health effects. Cigarette smokers, on the other hand, every morning they wake up coughing, they wake up with phlegm in their throat, they wake up wheezing and coughing, they wake up with whatever, and they have significant health effects. And that's why cigarette smokers tell you, please don't start the habit. Please don't start. You will regret it. So far, I've not experienced those effects. I mean, like I said before, I don't have a tremendous nicotine addiction. Now, don't get me wrong, I still enjoy my pipes and cigars. I don't want to go a day without smoking, but hey, I don't get crazy withdrawals, I don't get crazy mood swings, I don't get crazy whatever. I don't have horribly stained teeth from smoking. I don't have wheezing, coughing. I don't get sick every month. And a lot of people say, well, that's bull crap, you know. I bet you smokers have terrible immune systems. So far, no significant health effects. Maybe in 10 years I will have a different story. But I want to make this video because it's been on my mind for a while. I want to make this video because, yeah, a lot of people have wondered this for a long time. A lot of people, I know I'm rambling, but a lot of people have wondered, you know, why do you still enjoy the hobby? You know, why do you still enjoy smoking? Why have you just not switched to weed or whatever? So, it's because I don't, and you know, a lot of people wonder why don't you just quit? Why don't you have any interest in quitting? Even though there's so much medical data to say it's so unhealthy for you. It's because I don't suffer from any significant health effects. The health effects I currently suffer from are all minor health effects. Dry mouth, dry throat, a little bit of hoarseness in my throat. That's all I suffer from. Very occasional small cough, nothing significant. And that's why I still enjoy the pipe and cigar smoking hobby. Anyway, comment, rate, subscribe if you want to. Long video, I know, but anyway, bye.